Hey kids! Have you ever wondered how a tiny little ant could change a giant elephant?
Let me tell you a magical story of an ant and a naughty elephant. Let's start.
Deep in a lush green forest, where sunlight danced through the leaves and every creature lived in peace.
Here lived Bobo, gentle in heart, but blinded by his own greatness.
Look at me, I'm the biggest and strongest here.
Beneath his steps lived Tara, in a world just as magical, just as important.
Stay together. Every step matters.
Wherever he walked, the ground trembled, and the joy around him slowly faded into fear.
But beneath the glowing petals lived Tara and her tiny world.
I'm the strongest here.
Bobo loved showing his strength. He pushed down trees, not because he needed to, but because he could.
And just like that, the birds lost everything.
At the river, what felt like fun to him was trouble for everyone else. He splashed water wildly,
Why does he do this?
laughing loudly, while the smaller animals stood helpless. Day by day, the forest grew quieter around him, but not far away lived Meera, a tiny ant, small in size, but wise in heart.
Stay in line!
One afternoon, as her colony worked together,
Stay together. We're almost home.
One afternoon, as her colony worked together, everything was
What is that?
Something's wrong.
Then the ground began to shake and a shadow
Bobo
fell
came
over the
stomping through, and in a single careless step, their world was destroyed.
And in one careless step, beauty turned into destruction.
Stop!
You're destroying our home. You? You're too small to matter.
Big doesn't mean right, Bobo. Every step you take changes someone's world.
World?
You call
Bobo,
it about how much
it's about how much you can protect.
Protect? I'm not here to protect anyone.
The forest slept, but Meera was awake. She moved silently, with a plan.
The forest slept, but Meera was awake. She moved silently, with a plan. Nearby, Bobo slept peacefully, unaware, step by step. Meera climbed the giant, and then she disappeared inside. Moments later,
What is happening?
he ran wildly, trying to escape the pain.
Please, whoever you are, stop.
Running wildly, as something he couldn't see, made him feel powerless.
The same animals who feared him now watched.
For the first time, the mighty elephant was afraid. Please, stop. And then he heard her voice. I'm the one you ignored. In that moment, Bobo understood.
The fear in his eyes slowly turned into regret. I didn't know.
I'm sorry. And just like that, everything became quiet again. From that day on, Bobo changed. He helped. Instead of hurting, he protected instead of destroying. And slowly, the forest came back to life.
Thank you, Bobo.
Because in the end, no one is too small to make a difference, and no one is too big to change.